everyone, and my name is Eula, and today we're gonna read Wayside School is Falling Down story, starting at chapter 13, a giggle box, a leaky bucket, and a foghorn chapter, and then a reading at the next chapter for today. Now, already for read this one book with a lot of stories. Now here we go. And first we can read Wayside School is Falling Down. Starting at chapter 13, a giggle box, a leaky bucket, and a foghorn. Every day after lunch, Mrs. Joseph read a story to class. Dana hated stories. The last book Mrs. Joseph read was a story about Pig and the Spider. The pig was a real cute spider. Oh, Pig was cute and the spider was very wise. Dana thought about it was a horrible book. It made her laugh too much. Everyone else laughed too, but the problem was Dana was always keep laughing for long after everyone else in the class had stopped. It was very embarrassing, and sometimes she broke out laughing part that wasn't even funny because she remembered something funny that happened earlier. John called her giggle box. That only made her laugh harder. Once she broke up laughing in the middle of an arithmetic test because she remembered something funny Pig had said. "There goes the giggle box," said John. She hated John. But that wasn't the worst part of the book. In the end, the spider died. Oh, I know this story. I have read it in home. This story is Charlotte's Spiderweb. It's really fun. And it wasn't the worst. Yes, Dana couldn't stop crying and she thought it so silly too. Because in real life, she didn't even like spiders. She squashed them all the time. John called her leaky bucket. Somebody better call the plumber to fix the leaky bucket, she said. She laughed through her tears. She hated John. On the music they have learned a song about the dragon. When the song begins, dragon's very brave. Then he loses his only friend, so he isn't brave anymore. He just goes back into his cave where he is sad and lonely for the rest of his life. The song always made Dana cry. Every recess, John and Joe would chase after her singing. She'd run across the playground with her hands over his ears and tears streaming out of her face. The bell rang. Lunch was over. Dana nervously walked up the stairs into Mrs. Joe's room. Mrs. Joe was starting a new book today. She hoped it wouldn't be funny or sad. She hoped Mrs. Joe would read boring story with no jokes. When she got to class, John and Joe were standing by her desk waiting for her. "Happy birthday, Dana," said John. She was holding a present. It was wrapped by green paper and had a pink bow. "But it's not my birthday," asked Dana. "Well, that's okay," said John. "You can have it anyway, since I'm always teasing you." He and Joe snickered. Dana early thought the wrapping paper maybe John wasn't so bad after all. She thought it was a box of tissues. John and Joe have laughed hilariously. "That's not funny," said Dana. She raised her fist and started to chase after them. Mrs. Jones rang her cowbell, and then children settled quietly in their seats. "We are ready to begin our new story," said Mrs. Jones. She held up a book. "It's called Stinky." Dana laughed at the title, then quickly covered her mouth. It's about a cute and playful skunk," said Mrs. Jones. "Oh no," gasped Dana. She knew animal stories always made her cry. The animal's mother could get shot by human hunters. or else humans will build a shopping center and destroy the animals' home. She hated humans, but she knew it was silly because she was a human. And so are all her friends. The only human she really hated was John. And she didn't think he was even a human. Mrs. Jules read, "It was such a beautiful day. Stinky and his mother went for a walk across the forest." "Hi, Stinky," said Charlie with a chipmunk. "Hi, Charlie," said Stinky. "Hi, Stinky," said Charlie and the chipmunk. "Hi, Charlie," said Stinky. "Come along, Stinky," called his mother. Stinky hurried after her. They come to the road. Suddenly, Stinky heard a noise he had never heard before. It was very loud, like a thunder. A car driven by humans was speeding toward him. "Look out!" shouted his mother. Stinky stopped in the middle of a road and stared at the ocean car. He had never seen the car before. His mother pushed him out of the way in just time. He was safe, but unfortunately, the car ran over his mother. "Mama, Mama," he sobbed over and over again, but his mother didn't answer. She was dead. Dana cried. Oh, there going the leaky bucket," said John. He and Joe left. Dana sniffed and wiped his eyes, but the tears wouldn't stop. She just kept thinking about poor Stinky. What would he do without his mother, she wondered. Maybe he could go live with Charlie the chipmunk, she hoped. She pulled a tissue out of a box John had given her and loudly blew her nose. "There goes a foghorn," said John. Dana laughed into her tissue. Then she blew her nose again, even louder. "It must be a very foggy day," said John. The next day after lunch, Dana had heard of the dirty flights there before the bell rang, so she could talk to Mrs. just before class started. Yes, Dana?" asked Mrs. Jules. "Can I leave the room and you read today?" said Dana. "Why?" said Mrs. Jules. "Because I hate stories," said Dana. "It makes me laugh and cry too much." "You don't hate stories, Dana," she told her. "You love stories. I wish everybody left and cry as much as you do." "Really?" asked Dana. She couldn't believe it. All this time, she thought she hated stories, or really she loved them. She was glad she really loved stories. Suddenly, she made a face. "Oh, yuck," she said. "What is it?" said Mrs. Jules. What if I really love John too?" Now is the next chapter called Calvin's Big Decision. And now, tomorrow we're gonna see Calvin's decision, but maybe Dana loved the stories, but maybe Dana loved John too. So let's see what happened for them in Wayside School for tomorrow. And now please thumbs in my YouTube and bye-bye everyone!